Hello Taurus, this is Joe. Hey, finally I'm here. A lot went on behind the scenes for me to even get this camera to work right. I don't know what happened, but Apple made an update that really threw everything out of whack, and it was just kind of crazy to try and get this to work right, because I like to use my phone as a remote and not have to edit my videos because I'm coming around after starting the camera. So Taurus, I'm here. I almost gave up, but I was like, no, I'm going to do this anyway. So it took me about, I don't know, 20 minutes or so, but I figured it out. Determination, that's Leo determination for you. Not letting something win over you. So Taurus, this is October 2020. This is a general tarot reading. This is a check-in. It's not a full spread. It's not a full reading. It's not going to be about anything specific. So this is an open topic. Whatever comes through comes through. Doesn't matter what it's about. It's open to anything. This is an intuitive reading, so this is for those of you that need to hear the message. Maybe some of you, maybe one of you. It doesn't matter. But I read the cards intuitively. It's first impression. I rely on spirit and the cards to bring through a message that is intuitively inspired for somebody that needs to hear it. And it's not going to resonate with everybody, Taurus. So check your charts, because your charts are very diverse. And even then, there's different time cycles in your life where another sign is more prominent in your chart and might actually make more sense to kind of lean on when it comes to any type of tarot reading. So Taurus, we're going to see what's going on with you. I feel like I had a major victory tonight, because this was making me nuts, But we're going to pull some tarot cards. I got the deck I'm going to use shuffled. But I do want to pull some oracle cards and just see if we can set the tone and explore from there. Taurus, Taurus, Taurus. This must be the season of surprise, because every reading I'm doing, serendipity is popping out. So be prepared for anything, Taurus. This is the season of surprises for so many signs. It was that way with some fire signs and some air signs. But it's like not a card that comes out a lot, It's just kind of tucked away in there, and it pops out every once in a while. Now all of a sudden it's just coming out a lot. And oh wow, okay, I'm not going to tell you what just came out. I don't want to over sensationalize it just yet, but this is amazing. I just got chills from this, Taurus. I want to pull one of these, and then we'll get into it. But you have something very, very interesting that just popped out, and it's like that's all about what serendipity is doing in your life in October. So there's like a release, like there's like a complete a freedom. So when I read cards, I read intuitively. I read the first impression. So the first thing that comes to me is the most important. I don't care about the meaning of that tarot card in the sense that it overrides what comes to me. No, what comes to me is what's most important, and then we can apply the rest that's behind that traditional meaning of the tarot card and all the various things that could be applied with that card. So this is like, to me, I feel like there's like a big magical release. There's like something that just gets completely cut off or shaved off, something like a cutting of a cord. Something really interesting, Taurus, is happening in October, and I don't like to make big statements like that, but I really feel it for you. For some of you, there's something very big and monumental. It's a big change, so I love that. I absolutely love the feeling of that. And man, wow. Okay, so Taurus, this might be the best reading I've done so far. Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius sucked. It was like all about just being in the doldrum and kind of just trying to find your way. And fire signs was pretty good, but this to me is going to be fantastic. And actually, it's like a jealousy reading. I mean, this This kind of like really makes me jealous here. I love it. This is nice. So Taurus, what is coming out in October? Seven of Wands, nice. And the Knight of Swords. Three of Wands. And Five of Cups. Bottom of the deck, you have the Four of Pentacles. Okay, let's dig into this, Taurus, because I really want to emphasize here, first and foremost, that Five of Cups that came out toward the end, in no way is that the end of the reading, okay? So when I look at cards in just a general snapshot, I don't have them laid in any particular position that says past, present, future, and whatnot, and all the other different spreads there are. I just see things as they are, and to me this is first of all, Four of Pentacles. You are finally being cut loose in October, and we're going to talk about that. There's like this severing of ties with something that has been a chokehold on you, and that chokehold has left you with a lot of spilled milk, figuratively, you know. And so that's what this Five of Cups is about. It's about mourning the loss of things that were supposed to be that never were. And so Taurus, this is like that big finally that big moment where you are able to sever yourself from something that's very entrapping you into situations, or a situation, a relationship, whatever it is like it's holding on to you and it won't let you go. And so this is finally is being released. And so like you are being released to go your own way, kind of like the song You Can Go Your Own Way. If you're old like me, you'll know what that lyric is. If you're not, then that's okay, I guess. But anyway, so the Four of Pentacles here, this is like you're really holding tight to what means so much to you. And in fact, you might even actually be keeping some secrets, or you just might be holding some things and you're not revealing all your cards. No pun intended here, Taurus, but you're not revealing everything in this situation. And so I think you want a clean break. And so in October, you get that clean break. Serendipity, it comes out. This is like it's almost like the Wheel of Fortune in a way, but you never know what you're going to get with the Wheel of Fortune. Doesn't mean that when that Wheel of Fortune spins that you're going to get the prize. Okay, this is Serendipity is in a way like the Wheel of Fortune, but this is like such a big almost incomprehensible chance at something happening that's going to completely 180 everything. And so you have that 180 coming in, and you have a new life. This is like finally that cord is cut, that tie is severed, you are released, and you know, you get that chance at starting over. You get that chance of going your own way. You get that chance of doing something new. And so you're like being set free. You're casting out the demons of the past, and those demons are no more. They're not going to haunt you. You have a blessing to bring prosperity. This is your spirit guide coming in and saying that you will be prosperous. You shall be prosperous. This blessing is for you to claim here in October. Does it mean, keep in mind, and I'm going to say this very clearly and succinctly, it doesn't mean that blessing is going to completely materialize all at once. So this isn't a lottery ticket. This isn't something, just a windfall out of nowhere. What this is it's the culmination of everything finally getting to a point where things shift and turn in your favor, where you are in control of your destiny, and where you are able to kind of manipulate things in your favor finally. After I feel like this is like a long, there's just a long tie to something that is just a drag. It's like holding you back. It's driving with your foot on the gas and the brakes at the same time down the freeway and expecting to go 70 miles an hour. Or for my friends on the other side of the planet, 40 kilometers an hour or something like that. But, it's expecting to have speed and momentum, but you have the brakes applied at the same time as the gas is being hit. And so this has been slowing you down for a long time. And so you're finally able to not hide. I don't feel like you're hiding something. I don't feel like you're like concealing something. But this is like, there's something very close to you that like, this is untouchable. This is mine. This belongs to me. You can't touch it. You can't have it. I am preserving this for myself because this might be all I have left. So whatever that fourth pentacle is, whatever that fourth coin is, it's yours. And it actually is something that is going to burst and bring out something very, very, very productive, beautiful for you, because you have that blessing of prosperity. You have a new life. You have serendipity. I love it. This is just like gushing with good things for you. And so that Five of Cups here, this is not this is like not like necessarily the end to feeling like you've been screwed over or you've had the hard road, but this is realizing that all them cups were tipped over for a reason, because there are lessons and there are teachable moments. And so what we can do is we can hold on to the past, or we can bless everything that has happened to us, good and bad, and send it on its way, because there's a lesson in everything, Taurus. Okay, so I want to talk about the Seven of Wands. Again, I felt like you're holding on to something. You're keeping something very close to you. You don't want to reveal your cards. You don't want to show everything that you have, because something you're very protective of. This can mean so many things, and so apply it how you will for your situation, but you are very guarded about something that's very personal and deep to you. And you have the Knight of Swords here. You're not going to hold back. So once you have this realization here, something big and pivotal, excuse me, I'm tripping over my words here, I'm going so fast, but something big and pivotal, once that happens, once you see that, this gives you the courage to take command, take charge. You can see the courage to be bolder, to be stronger, to actually defend yourself for once. So you might have been, and I don't want to say defend, you might have been on the defensive, but now you're on the offensive. So this is kind of like a switching of roles. Like, you're on the horse with the sword, so you're not in defense mode, but you're protecting yourself. You're taking care of you. You're taking care of what belongs to you, Taurus. And then you have the Three of Wands, and so in that is this finally seeing, okay, my dream, my goal, what I've been just struggling so hard and pushing for. This is like giving birth to that. This is finally seeing, okay, it's not right here in front of me in October, but I can finally see that this is something that is going to be life-changing. It's going to change my life. It's going to materialize in something that is so much like what I've been wanting for a long time. And so it comes in, you finally get a renewed sense of like drive, not to give up, the fight. Seven of Wands coming out on top, baby. This is you fighting for what you believe is yours, what you're determined to have, what you're destined for, what you're fated for. You're not unscathed, but you've been fighting the good fight. So this could be about any number of things. This could, some of you, this actually could be something within your own family, and maybe not for many of you or a lot of you, but this is something within your own family. So fighting up the ranks and trying to, you might feel like you're on the outs. You might have felt like you're the black sheep. You might feel like you've been the one that's the scapegoat. You might have been the ugly duckling or something to that effect, where, it's been unfair and it's not been right and it's not been true. So for some of you, there's something in a family dynamic that has just been completely slanted in the wrong direction. Also, for some of you, this is getting out of a very, very dark relationship issue that has siphoned off pretty much every resource you have. So you might have been dealing with somebody that was very addictive or very crafty and tricky. So you might be dealing with somebody that's a gaslighter, somebody that has kind of tricked you out of a lot of things. And I don't even think trick is the right word, but I feel like it's like you either had the choice to fight them tooth and nail, or you could just let bygones be bygones. You could just let things happen and just kind of ignore it and appease the situation. But some of you, you've had this big issue with somebody who's just been taking a lot from you, more than they've ever given back in your situation. So finally, this is your karmic reward. This is a job well done. this is a new beginning. New life comes in here. This is, to me, is like the Fool card, but in a positive perspective, because the Fool never knows really what's in front of them. But for you, this is like, finally, I get, this is almost like having the Fool in the world at the same time, in a sense. Don't get carried away with what I'm saying, and you know, don't take me to the bank on you know, to cash that with what I'm saying. This is, you know, really, this is a positive new start, and it's up to you to make you know, make it what you will. So Taurus, I'm going to let you go because I rambled too long. I think this is an amazing reading. It's the best one so far for October, and I think that you're going to just hit the nail on the head. I think you're going to recognize and see every little detail, every little thing, and you're going to just be on target, on point, because this is what you want, Taurus. So I'm going to let you go. I'm going to say, have a great rest of your day. If this resonates with you, thumbs up, please. I'm just a little guy here on YouTube. Leave a comment if this is kind of the flow in your life, and it helps me to connect with you guys, and it helps me to understand if I'm doing a good job. And also, I'm starting a members only area. That members only area, I'm trying to get away from personal readings. It's too much. I can't just possibly keep doing it. And so I'm going to be doing private personal live streams and all kinds of extended readings and good things. I just need to get some more people in there, enough to make it worthwhile. And once that happens, it will be worthwhile for the few pennies it costs. So all right, Taurus, I'm going to let you go. Say have a blessed rest of your day, and I'll talk to you again soon. Thank you.